If you're over 60, let me tell you something right now. Your story is far from over. In fact, this could be the best chapter of your life. The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean slowing down, losing energy, or giving up on your goals. It can mean wisdom, strength, freedom, and purpose if you take care of your body and mind. So today, we're talking about 5 simple exercises you'll regret ignoring, not just for your muscles, but for your heart, your confidence, and your quality of life. And beyond that, we'll talk about how a healthy diet, light movement, and a positive mindset can completely transform the way you age. Asterisk movement is one of the most powerful gifts you can give your body, especially after 60. It's not about pushing yourself to exhaustion or chasing extreme goals. It's about keeping your body in motion so that it remembers how to live with strength and ease. As we age, our muscles, joints, and cardiovascular system naturally slow down. But that doesn't mean they have to stop working for us. The human body is remarkably adaptive, even in later years. When you move consistently, even in small ways, you're telling your body that you still need it to perform, to support you, to carry you forward. That simple act of movement keeps everything, from your heart and lungs to your bones and balance, functioning at a higher level. Walking is perhaps the simplest, most effective way to maintain this kind of movement. It doesn't require equipment, training, or even a specific environment, just a bit of time and a willingness to begin. Regular walking improves circulation, strengthens your heart, lowers blood pressure, and helps control body weight. Beyond the physical benefits, it also boosts mental well-being by releasing endorphins,
Both natural.
feel-good chemicals that brighten your mood. A brisk morning or evening walk becomes more than just exercise. It's therapy in motion, a moving meditation that clears your mind and reconnects you with your surroundings. When you make walking a daily habit, you're not only improving your health, but also creating space for reflection, gratitude, and calm. But movement isn't limited to walking. Gentle exercises like swimming, cycling, or light gardening also count. What matters most is consistency, showing up every day for your body in whatever way feels right. The more you move, the more you protect your joints from stiffness and pain. Your muscles stay engaged, your coordination sharpens, and your metabolism stays active. Movement also stimulates the production of synovial fluid, which lubricates your joints and reduces friction. This is why older adults who remain active often report less discomfort and more freedom in their daily lives. You might not realize it, but every time you stretch to reach something, bend to tie your shoes, or stand from a chair without effort, you're benefiting from the movement habits you've built. Even light movement has a profound impact on brain health. Studies show that physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, promoting better memory, focus, and emotional balance. When you move, you're not just exercising your body, you're energizing your mind. Movement helps combat the fatigue, anxiety, and mental fog that sometimes come with age. It brings clarity, sharpness, and confidence. A short walk in the park can lift your mood as effectively as medication for mild depression. Movement becomes both prevention and medicine, nourishing your body from the inside out. The key is to make movement enjoyable, not a chore. Find activities that make you smile. Walk with a friend, a slow dance in the living room, or a few stretches in the morning sun. When you enjoy what you do, it becomes sustainable. Over time, these small daily efforts create massive change. They build endurance, balance, and flexibility. They preserve independence and make it easier to do the things you love, whether that's traveling, playing with your grandchildren, or simply moving through your day with ease and grace. Movement keeps you connected to life itself, reminding you that every step, every stretch, every breath is a celebration of your body's strength and resilience. Strength training is one of the most essential yet overlooked aspects of healthy aging. And after 60, it becomes a true lifeline for your body. The natural process of aging causes a gradual decline in muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. This loss begins subtly in midlife and accelerates as the years go on, making everyday activities like lifting groceries, climbing stairs, or getting up from a chair more challenging than they used to be. But the good news is that this process is not inevitable or irreversible. By incorporating light strength training into your routine, you can rebuild and preserve muscle, strengthen your bones, and maintain your independence for decades to come. The power of strength training lies not in lifting heavy weights or pushing your limits, but in consistent, mindful effort that signals your body to stay strong and active. When you perform even simple resistance exercises, your muscles respond by growing denser and more resilient. Your joints become more stable, your posture improves, and your body moves with greater ease. Light dumbbells, resistance bands, or even your own body weight are all you need to start. Movements like squats, wall push-ups, seated leg lifts, and arm curls can transform how your body feels and functions. The focus should be on proper form and slow, controlled movements rather than intensity. When done correctly, strength training helps protect your joints by strengthening the muscles that support them. It also stimulates bone growth, reducing the risk of osteoporosis, a common concern for older adults. Each small repetition builds more than muscle, it builds confidence, balance, and vitality. Strength training also plays a crucial role in keeping your metabolism active. As muscle mass increases, your body naturally burns more calories, even at rest. This makes it easier to maintain a healthy weight and reduces the risk of conditions like diabetes and heart disease. Beyond the physical benefits, there's an undeniable mental boost that comes with feeling stronger. Every time you lift, press, or push yourself a little further, you reinforce the message that age does not define your limits. You start to feel empowered, capable, and in control of your own well-being. The simple act of challenging your muscles becomes a daily reminder that your body still listens, still responds, and still grows when given the chance. The best part is that strength training can be adapted to any fitness level. You don't need a gym or expensive equipment to begin. Even small movements done consistently can yield powerful results. You can use resistance bands while watching television, do chair squats in your living room, or lift light weights during your morning routine. The key is to stay consistent, gradually increasing resistance as your body adapts. Pairing this with gentle stretching before and after each session helps keep muscles flexible and reduces soreness. Equally important is the connection between strength training and balance. As you build stronger legs and a more stable core, you significantly reduce your risk of falls, a major concern as we age. Better balance means more confidence in your movements, allowing you to stay active without fear. Strength training also supports your cardiovascular health by improving circulation and increasing stamina. When combined with other light activities like walking or yoga, it forms a complete foundation for physical longevity. Perhaps the most beautiful part of this practice is the way it transforms not just your body, but your mindset. Every repetition, every small improvement is a victory. It reminds you that strength is not reserved for the young, but is available to anyone willing to keep moving forward. By investing time in maintaining your strength now, you're ensuring a future filled with independence, freedom, and the ability to enjoy life on your own terms. Strength training is not just about muscles, it's about resilience, empowerment, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are still capable of growing stronger every single day. The connection between the mind and body becomes more powerful and meaningful as we age. Every thought, every breath, and every movement is linked in ways that shape our overall health and happiness. After 60, nurturing this connection is essential because it influences how we move, how we feel, and how we see ourselves. When the body moves with awareness and the mind stays calm and focused, energy flows freely, and both physical and emotional strength begin to flourish. This is where practices that emphasize balance, stretching, and mindful breathing come in. They don't just improve physical ability, they restore harmony between body and mind. Creating a sense of peace and control that radiates into every part of life, balance is one of the first physical abilities that tends to decline with age. But it's also one of the most vital. Good balance helps prevent falls, supports posture, and gives us the confidence to move freely without fear. When you practice standing on one leg, walking heel to toe, or shifting your weight slowly from side to side, You're not only strengthening your muscles and stabilizing your joints, but also training your brain to communicate more efficiently with your body. Each time you balance, you're engaging your core, focusing your attention, and sharpening your coordination. The act of steadying yourself becomes an exercise in mindfulness. It's a reminder that control doesn't come from brute force, it comes from awareness, patience, and presence. Stretching deepens that connection even more. With age, muscles lose some of their elasticity and joints become less flexible, leading to stiffness and discomfort. Gentle stretching counteracts that process by lengthening muscles, improving circulation, and releasing tension. More importantly, stretching encourages stillness. It gives you a moment to breathe, to feel, and to listen to what your body is saying. A few minutes of stretching in the morning can set the tone for the day, easing stiffness and clearing mental fog. In the evening, it can relax your body, calm your mind, and prepare you for deep, restorative sleep. Yoga and Tai Chi take this further, combining gentle movement with mindful breathing to build strength, flexibility, and focus all at once. These practices teach you to move with intention, to notice how your body feels, and to accept its limits without judgment. Breathing, though often overlooked, is the foundation of the mind-body connection. As we grow older, many of us develop shallow breathing habits that limit oxygen intake and increase stress. Deep, conscious breathing reverses that by filling the lungs, nourishing the cells, and calming the nervous system. When you take slow, steady breaths, you invite relaxation and clarity. Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure stabilizes, and your mind becomes quieter. Breathing exercises also strengthen your diaphragm and improve lung capacity, making daily activities easier and more comfortable. The beauty of mindful breathing is that it can be done anywhere while walking, stretching, or even sitting quietly. It becomes a portable form of meditation that keeps you centered, no matter what's happening around you. The mind-body connection also influences emotional well-being. Movement and mindfulness together release tension stored in the body, helping to ease anxiety and lift the mood. They stimulate the release of endorphins, which promote feelings of happiness and calm. When your body feels balanced, your mind feels balanced too. You start to carry yourself with more confidence, breathe with more ease, and face challenges with greater resilience. You begin to realize that aging isn't about decline, it's about refinement. It's about moving with more purpose, more grace, and more self-awareness. Building this connection doesn't require perfection or complicated routines. It simply requires consistency and kindness toward yourself. Whether it's 5 minutes of gentle stretching, a few deep breaths before bed, or mindful balance practice in the morning, every small action brings you closer to harmony. The more you tune into your body's rhythm, the more you strengthen the link between thought and movement, effort and ease. With time, this connection becomes second nature, quiet, steady reminder that your body and mind are partners in health, each supporting the other with every breath, every step, and every moment of awareness. Nutrition after 60 becomes more than just about eating. It becomes a form of self-care, a way to nurture your body so that it continues to serve you with energy, strength, and vitality. The foods you choose can either fuel your health or drain it. And at this stage of life, every meal becomes an opportunity to nourish, heal, and sustain. A balanced, nutrient-rich diet can help maintain muscle mass, protect bone density, support brain function, and keep your heart strong. It's not about restriction or perfection, but about giving your body what it truly needs to thrive. Food becomes medicine when chosen with mindfulness and intention, providing the building blocks for energy, immunity, and longevity. Focusing on whole, natural foods is one of the most powerful things you can do. Fresh fruits and vegetables bring color, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help combat inflammation and protect your cells from damage. They supply fiber, which supports digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and lowers cholesterol. Think of your plate as a canvas: bright greens, deep reds, golden yellows, vibrant purples. All signal different nutrients that work together to keep your body balanced. Lean proteins like fish, chicken, eggs, beans, and lentils help preserve muscle strength, especially when combined with regular physical activity. Protein also supports wound healing and immune function, both of which become more important as we age. Healthy fats are another essential part of the equation. For years, fat was misunderstood. But now we know that the right kinds, like those found in olive oil, avocados, nuts, and fatty fish, actually protect the heart and brain. Omega-3 fatty acids, in particular, are known to reduce inflammation, improve cognitive function, and even elevate mood. Incorporating them regularly into your meals can have a profound effect on both mental clarity and emotional well-being. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, and quinoa provide long-lasting energy and keep you feeling satisfied, while supporting healthy digestion. Reducing refined sugars and processed foods helps keep your blood sugar steady and your energy levels consistent throughout the day. Hydration is another area that often gets overlooked but becomes increasingly vital with age. As we get older, the body's natural sense of thirst diminishes, which can lead to dehydration without realizing it. Drinking plenty of water, herbal teas, and hydrating foods like cucumber, melon, and soups helps keep your skin healthy, your joints lubricated, and your organs functioning efficiently. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, confusion, and muscle cramps. So staying hydrated is one of the simplest ways to support your health daily. Good nutrition. This also has a direct impact on brain health. Certain nutrients like B vitamins, antioxidants, and omega-3 play key roles in preserving memory, focus, and mental sharpness. Including foods like berries, leafy greens, nuts, and fatty fish can protect cognitive function and reduce the risk of age-related decline. Eating mindfully without distractions allows your body to better register fullness and satisfaction, preventing overeating while improving digestion beyond the physical benefits. A healthy diet cultivates emotional balance. The act of preparing and enjoying wholesome meals connects you to the present moment. Cooking can be creative and joyful, a time to experiment with flavors, textures, and aromas. Sharing meals with loved ones strengthens social bonds and creates a sense of belonging, which is just as important to your health as vitamins and minerals. Food, in its truest sense, nourishes both body and soul. What matters most is not perfection, but consistency. Small daily choices like choosing water over soda, whole grains over white bread, or fruit instead of sweets build up over time, creating lasting change. Listening to your body's needs, eating when you're hungry, stopping when you're full, and savoring each bite all help restore your relationship with food. With every balanced meal, you're giving your body the tools to stay strong, your mind the clarity to stay sharp, and your spirit the energy to keep thriving. A positive mindset is one of the most powerful tools for healthy aging, and its impact often surpasses even diet and exercise. The way you think, the way you speak to yourself, and the way you perceive your life shape your physical health, emotional resilience, and overall well-being. After 60, it's easy to focus on what's changing, wrinkles, slower movements, or forgotten words, but the truth is, your mind can remain as vibrant, creative, and curious as ever if you nurture it with optimism and gratitude. Aging is not a decline. It's a transformation, a new phase filled with opportunities for growth and fulfillment. A positive mindset turns those years into a celebration rather than a struggle. Your thoughts have real effects on your body. Science has shown that optimism strengthens the immune system, lowers stress hormones, and even supports heart health. When you think positively, your body responds by producing chemicals that enhance energy, motivation, and healing. Stress and negativity, on the other hand, trigger inflammation, fatigue, and tension that can accelerate aging. Choosing to focus on what's good, what's possible, and what's worth appreciating doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means giving your energy to the things that make life richer and more meaningful. Gratitude is one of the simplest ways to shift into this mindset. By taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you're thankful for, you train your brain to look for the positive instead of the negative. That small habit can dramatically change your mood and your outlook on life. Maintaining a positive outlook also means staying engaged and curious. Learning something new, a language, a craft, a hobby, or a musical instrument, keeps the brain active and adaptable. It builds neural pathways that improve memory and cognition. When you challenge your mind, you remind yourself that growth doesn't stop at any age. Social connections are another key part of maintaining positivity. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, listen to you, and make you laugh strengthens emotional health and combats loneliness. A simple conversation, a shared meal, or a walk with a friend can boost your mood as much as any medication. Laughter itself is therapeutic. It releases endorphins, eases pain, and fills your body with lightness. Aging with positivity also means embracing self-compassion. Many older adults are their own harshest critics, comparing themselves to their younger selves or to others. But self-kindness changes everything. Accepting where you are, celebrating what your body can do, forgiving yourself for past mistakes, allow peace to replace regret. Every wrinkle tells a story, every gray hair carries wisdom, and every challenge has taught you something valuable. When you see your life as a masterpiece in progress, rather than a list of what's gone, joy naturally follows. Mindset affects how you respond to adversity as well. Life will always bring challenges, but resilience grows when you approach them with perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" That shift transforms obstacles into opportunities. You begin to see that strength isn't the absence of struggle, but the ability to move through it with grace. Positivity gives you that strength that helps you adapt, recover, and keep moving forward. A positive attitude also extends to how you see the future. Many people slow down out of fear or doubt, but when you look ahead with curiosity and excitement, life expands again. Whether it's planning a trip, volunteering, mentoring others, or setting a new goal, purpose keeps you alive inside. Having something to look forward to brings energy to your days and meaning to your years. Ultimately, a positive mindset is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing hope over fear, gratitude over complaint, and joy over bitterness. It's about waking up each morning with the awareness that you are still here, still capable, still learning, and still growing. That sense of appreciation transforms how you move, how you eat, and how you live. It fuels the desire to care for your body, connect with others, and keep dreaming, no matter your age.